What's up, YouTube? I have got a new TimeMaster, and today I'm going to open it up and set it up with a few little odds and ends. I'm not going to do an unboxing video because you've seen enough of those. I did pick this TimeMaster up for about $500 because Home Depot had a little bit of a sale that I don't think they meant to do. So many people were able to take advantage of their pricing misstep. And so, like I said, I got this for about 500 bucks. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. We're going to protect the metal pieces with some of the ceramic detailer. That way grass has a little less tendency of wanting to stick to the underside of it, and it's a little easier on cleanup. We're going to apply a little bit of the Black Magic tire wet gel, but the thing is, it's not so much for the tires as much as it is for the black vinyl components, just to give them that nice black slick look to them. I purchased an hour meter off of Amazon. I figured with it being brand new, let's go ahead and just keep track of those hours for oil and whatnot. And then here is the CheckMate striping kit. I was able to get that at a discount as well. They ran a discount back around Labor Day that was 20% off, so I was able to save a few bucks there. I have an older TimeMaster, so I didn't really need this, but at $500, how could you pass it up? So with that, let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and start prepping it to be mowed with. So the first thing we're going to do is use some of this turtle wax ceramic. It says it's a 3-in-1 detailer, but I'm going to use it just on the red metal surfaces. I'm going to use that gel, that Black Magic gel, on all the black surfaces to keep those nice and shiny. So you just spray it directly on, and then this is just an old diaper. Just wipe it in until it gets to a haze. And then what we will do is wait for it to haze over a little bit, and then we'll wipe it off. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. The liquid is dried up. There's a little bit of a haze that you can see on here. And all we're going to do is just polish it right off of there. And as we polish this off, it'll start to shine where the wax coating is starting to really take hold. And you're going to buff that out. Like I said, this isn't necessary. It's just nice to know that you can have it protected a little bit, and it's going to have a tendency to repel dirt and any sort of liquid, grass clippings, whatever the case may pop up, and just make cleaning it in the future a little easier. Okay, we're ready to set it back down and then go ahead and apply the Black Magic to all of the black vinyl pieces. So the Black Magic tire wet, as I said earlier, is what I'm going to use to put on all the black pieces. What is really nice about this is it's a gel and it comes with this applicator sponge. And all you need to do is just squeeze and load up the sponge. Okay, and it'll soak in, as you can see. And then the instructions tell you to dab on the gel into the black components, then let it sit for about 15 minutes. So you can either dab or you can wipe it, and it says dabbing it will give a better look, but be careful to over apply, because obviously if you do, then it can start to sling some of the gel off, especially if you're putting it on your tires on your vehicle. So let's see what it'll do. Okay, I let it dry for about 30 minutes, and I noticed that it was still wet and tacky, and I think it's because the plastic isn't as oxidized, so it's not absorbing it. It is brand spanking new, so that can cause a problem, I foresee, especially if you leave it tacky like that. So it will continue to cure over time, but I went ahead and wiped off the excess. It doesn't shine nearly as much as it did when it was first applied with that tire wet gel. But now I want to go ahead and install the hour meter onto this guy. So the hour meter I got is just a simple hour meter that tells us the time that the motor's been running, RPM, and you can schedule up when you need to have service on there as well. It came with Velcro sticky back, so it can be replaced if need be. You can attach it with the two holes there if you wanted to mount it. I'm not going to mount mine permanently. And there's quite a bit of cable here that is nice, because we got to figure out a way to mount it over here and then end up all the way over here where the spark plug is, without getting around anything that is hot that would potentially cause us some issues with the cable that comes from the meter. So let's go ahead and figure out where we want to fish this through. So I'm thinking about putting the meter right here, staying away from the label that came with the mower, so that I have serial number, model, all that. And then, so I need to fish it up to get to the spark plug, like I said earlier. And I think to do that, I should remove the top housing just so it makes it easier. So first we'll take off the housing for the air filter. Set that off to the side. And we will remove the top cap. It's an 8mm. So now we have plenty of access to the top to be able to fish our wire up. Now, one of the things we have to be mindful of is we have the head sitting right here, and the head's going to get hot, so we need to make sure that our wire doesn't get very close to the head. So if we snake this up, I'm going in front or behind the fuel line, but in front of the air inlet that goes up to the air filter. I think that should give me enough space away from the head itself so that I can then go ahead and wind around the spark plug wire. So I think I want to mount that right about there. I need to wind this about 5 or 6 times, and then we'll use a zip tie to hold it down. And then this piece will be all done and ready to go. I have 5 coils. It says 4 to 5. I'm going to snip off a little bit here and then just leave enough if I need some more for another coil. All right, we are ready to put the top assembly back on. And now on to the CheckMate striping kit. Okay, I've already put together the 2 brackets here. They're pretty easy. It's just a 3/4 inch nut, both sides here and here. This is a 3/4 inch bolt here, and then there's a nut that goes on either side here. That is a 3/8. So the best thing to do is you leave this bottom part loose so that you can attach at the screw here, and then it's still loose enough to go into the hole on that end. So lastly, what you do is just make sure everything is eyeballed up so that when you tighten it, it'll line up with your wheels properly. So we're going to do this side first. And it's not the easiest to get into, that's for sure. Then once you get that side done, we come to the other side. Again, that's a 1/2 inch. So again, once you get these 2 in there, they're tight. We now need to make sure our lower bar is lined up where we want it to be. And then that is a 3/8 bolt, and we're going to just tighten it down. There's plenty of freedom there for movement. It's unrestricted. And we are ready to use it. So there it is. It's been shined. We've added all of our accessories. And now it's time to put some oil and some fuel in it so that we can give her a run. Okay, we finished up everything with our mow. Now I just want to go ahead and clean it off. Show you that protecting it like that makes for easy cleanup. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos, and if you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a like, give me a comment. Take care.